VASAGLE sent me this end table with a charging station, and it looks like Tiger found his new spot to go ahead and go on his cat tower. But yeah, overall, I think this ended up looking real nice, and I do like the fact that it does go ahead and match with the theme over here of the dark color, like the floor and the walls as well too. And so here's all the pieces it comes with, and finally the instruction booklet. So the first thing to do is to screw in the rails on pieces C and D, making sure that these holes are facing upwards, and we're going to use the rails in box O and the screws in baggie number 5. And make sure the correct rails are used, because for board C, we're going to be using the rails labeled CL, as you see here. And for board number D, the rails labeled CR. Next, it's time to grab 6 dowels from baggie number 3 and then place them over here. And then grab 4 screws from baggie number 4 and then screw them in over here. Now we can go ahead and grab piece E and F and then screw them in together over here using 2 screws from baggie number 1. Now make sure everything's oriented correctly. So with board number E, these 2 holes should be on the left side. And with piece F, the 4 holes should be on the back side. And we can attach them like so and screw them in here. Now we can grab the same piece and attach it to piece C, and then also grab pieces G and attach them to piece C using the same screws we used before. Now this can be flipped over and piece D can be placed right on top, and screw everything in over here using the same long screws. And now this can be flipped over again, and then we can screw in these 4 cam locks over here using the included screwdriver. Now this can be flipped upside down. Now you can grab piece B and we can use 6 of these screws to screw them in over here. Now we can remove this piece and insert 4 dowels over here. Now we can grab piece B again, flip it over and insert it. And then just like before, we can go ahead and insert the cam locks on the sides here. And then same thing for the other side. Now it's time to grab the charging station and put it right through here. And we can use screws from baggie number 6. So to keep this wire more organized, we can grab piece Q, take the adhesive off and stick it in over here. Now the wire can be placed and then wrapped. And when I pull it, it goes ahead and locks in place. Now it's time to screw in the plastic feet from baggie number 7 onto the metal legs. And now we can screw in the legs at the bottom and the top using the bolts from baggie number 2. And now we can flip this over and add top number A. And then using the same bolts to screw in from the bottom. Now it's time to build the drawers, and we can start by screwing these 4 in over here. And then we can place piece H right on top here, piece I on the other side, and then flip this over. Now the cam locks can be screwed in. And then same thing for the other side. And now we can flip this back and slide piece L through here, and then piece K can be put right on top. And now screw in the long screws over here, and then same thing for the other side. And now we can flip this down and then screw in the handle from baggie 8 right over here using the small screws. Now we can flip this upside down, and then we can grab piece DL and screw it in here, and piece DR and screw it in there using the same small screws. And then we can flip the drawer over, and then grabbing these small metal pieces, go ahead and place them in either section on each side. And then the separator piece M can be slid right down here. And then repeat the same thing for the next drawer. And now it's time to install these drawers. So this thing's actually pretty big, and it actually has some good weight to it. And overall, building this wasn't too bad. You definitely did have to pay attention to the instructions, but they were fairly clear. And I do like the fact that with the drawers, you can go ahead and adjust these parts too. And now one thing to note is that these can wobble a little bit, as you see here, but it doesn't seem to be like too big of a deal. Like if I go ahead and open it up, I don't hear a wobble. I only hear it if I like move it side to side. Other than that, everything seems to be working pretty fine. Since the floors are a little uneven, I did have to go ahead and unscrew the bottom a little bit, so this way it's a lot more level. And here you can see when I move it, it's nice and steady. And now taking a look at the back of the side table, there also is going to be this hidden compartment with this piece of wood as well too. So if you want, you can put some books. You can even put like a laptop over here if you want to. And of course, the coolest part is going to be the charging station. So as you see over here, it's pretty deep in there. We're going to have 2 regular outlets and then 2 USB type A outlets. And here you can see it does go ahead and charge my phone. And I also put my MacBook Pro on top of it. So as you can tell, there's going to be a lot of space for this side table. And if you don't want to use this as a side table, you want to use it more as a nightstand, you can go ahead and do so as well too. And it works and looks just as well. But yeah, if you're looking for a side table, if you're looking for a nightstand, whether it be for yourself or for a gift for somebody, definitely check this one out with the charging station by VASAGLE.